always want to be like, Aisha. I got none other than Aisha Rose on the podcast today. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Again, thank you for being here today.
Yes, thanks for having me.
Yes, yes. So I think first off, I want to say like I commend you because I watch how you put your content out there, personal branding. That's something that I've always been about. But sometimes I feel like as I get older, I kind of lose touch. Like, damn, I don't know how to work this app, or like I'm just now getting on TikTok. I'm late to TikTok because I didn't have the bandwidth, to
Absolutely.
be able to master this one and that one and this one. And like when I see you on these platforms, I kind of get like a sense of encouragement, like, oh, I can do this too, or I can put this together too. So I just want to get into like, what's your background as far as digital media and how did you get into all of this?
I love that question to start. I went to school for journalism.
Wow.
Journalism and strategic communication. So I am a communicator, marketer by trade. So I took a lot of even like design classes. I taught myself design and a lot myself. But that's really my background is marketing, journalism, communications.
Okay, so for those who don't know, where did you go to school?
I went to Butler.
You went to Butler?
I did.
Wow. Okay.
Yes.
And how was that?
Oh, it was an experience. I'm from Gary. So going from Gary to Butler definitely had a color shock.
Right,
I didn't know the student patient population like.
And then coming out of Gary, were you thinking about going into journalism?
Yes.
Okay.
I was a writer. I've been a writer really since I was a teenager. It started with just journaling. So that's why I make journals, because it really stemmed from me just having some place to put my thoughts and my feelings when I was younger. But then I was a published writer at 14.
Wow.
Yeah, so I wrote for Gary Post Tribune. I had a column for a while, got an award for that.
Wow.
Was in newspaper classes, was always the youngest on the team. So I always knew I wanted to go to school for that, but I didn't know what that was gonna look like.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So you have a lot of things going on right now.
Yes.
But I think before I get too far, I want to talk about the pregame, September 18th, which is this Wednesday.
Thursday.
This Thursday, the pregame. Give us a little bit of a rundown about that. What do we have to look forward to this Thursday?
Listen, you have to pull up this Thursday. It is Love and Trap season, the pregame. So closing out off season with a bang. It was my summer collection for CUFFIN season, because the last day of summer is like the 21st. So really like wrapping up the summer and also like easing into CUFFIN season, the official CUFFIN season.
Yes.
So that's why it's called the pregame. But collaborating with Love and Trappiness, and they're going to be curating the music. We co-curated some things together, so we have some playlists that are out that really help set the vibe of Love and Trap season.
Right.
But it really defines like all the ebbs and flows of love and relationships and singleness.
Yes.
So you can come out and vibe with people for music like that. We got to have a curated drink menu, so want to come out and sip. But then you also get to shop CUFFIN season live with me. So I'm going to have off-season collection there. Some of my past collections are going to be on sale. And just really connecting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you mentioned CUFFIN season. So I got a couple of questions about CUFFIN season because
I know you got a couple of questions.
yeah, I got some questions. So let's educate the audience. Let's educate the audience on what's the official dates of CUFFIN season. What's the official start date? What's the official end date?
See, you're asking the wrong person this, because that is why the handle of the CUFFIN season brand is always CUFFIN season. Because it is always CUFFIN season. It really doesn't end. But like the traditional CUFFIN season, I guess, people really do look at that between like the summer really being those recruiting months. That's
Yeah.
when you getting out, you mingling, you dating, seeing who all is gonna make the fall roster, and then getting into like the fall. So getting on that season we're coming into October.
Yeah.
That's kind of when you got like maybe your top few.
Okay.
Yeah. But by the holidays, you locked in. It's either we cuffed up, we cuffing down, or we not. You're gone.
Right.
So that's kind of the sequence. But then people look at like Valentine's Day as being like the championship. Like if you make it to V-Day,
Okay.
you in the champ round.
That's a good rule of thumb. Then
Yeah.
by February, you should know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So as I'm browsing the website, I mean, I'm seeing all the different items you got. You got the spend a night bag. I need me a spend a night bag, but
Yes, you do.
but there's a tagline on there that says like always cuff intentionally, cuffing intentionally.
Yeah.
So I want to get into cuffing intentionally. What does that mean for those who may be confused?
Cuffing intentionally is really, it's not setting people up for failure. It's not setting yourself up for failure. It is when you are entering a connection or learning or getting to know somebody, it's being upfront.
Yeah.
And so if you are wanting to locking in, like you're locking in with intention, like you know that this is somebody that you can see something with or grow with,
Yeah.
and not just playing games.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that it's about, showing up as your true authentic self too.
Absolutely.
And then just letting the chips fall where they may. And with that being said, it's like, it's not always a connection. There's not always chemistry.
Yeah.
And we can't, for me, I don't view that as like wasted time.
No.
Or, I look at every interaction that I have as one of value.
Yeah.
Even if we don't make it to February, we might not make it to February, but
We
that doesn't
might
mean
not
that
make it to December.
we might not make it to December. The holidays get a little busy, but yeah, I think it's for me just being my true authentic self, showing up and just having good intentions, and then from there, just then seeing where things develop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we covered that. We covered the months of cuffing season. I spoke on the spend a night bag, but tell us about some of the different products that you have, because it's a lot of different products.
Yeah. So this fall will be the anniversary collection. It'll be my fourth one. So I've had everything from crew necks to we've had sets from the Forever Lovers. I still got a few.
Okay.
I might bring some Thursday.
Okay.
But have the Forever Lovers collection that was really like his and hers, or hers and hers, his and his, all the above.
Yeah.
For the lovers that really show like you're my other half. Like I love you, I care for you.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, and so I have collection of pieces that are like that. And then off season was all about words of like very strong affirmation.
Yes.
Like confidence. Like, can I cuss on this show?
Absolutely.
Okay, it's like really talking your shit.
Yes.
So like this one I have on is I don't chase, I attract.
Yes.
Period. Because it's all about not forcing things.
I want to pause right there because I was looking at that and I'm like, man, that's what I've been on myself. Yeah. And like, man, it's like the more I go inward on myself and do the work on myself, like all my desires, what I want is kind of coming to me.
They come to you. Absolutely.
It comes to me versus me chasing after it, and it seems like it runs away from me. And that goes from relationships, that goes to money.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at with that. I love that.
Thank you.
And I think that we have to focus more on that, like doing the inner work first. Like, I think with cuffing season, like there's it should be like a training camp.
No, for real.
Part of the training camp is, it may consist of therapy, just some self-work, some journaling, all of that, and sometimes it may take a few months, it may take years, but the inner work is what's most important. Because
it's all a learning. That's really was the crux of me wanting to put cuffing season together. Like, even more personally speaking, like you're a shenanigans listener.
Yes.
You go way back.
Shenanigans. there would be no me without shenanigans.
Period. Because
They were the inspiration.
Holding it down.
All right. I was a podcast listener and a
Period.
consumer before I was ever a podcast contributor. And that's why I feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, because I was a fan first. I didn't come into this trying to take or anything or gain any fans or money. Like I do this because I love it. Yeah.
And on Shenanigans, I used to be the love segment. Like I love talking about love and understanding love through a lot of different views and how you understand yourself, how you understand other people. And I would share those things from Aisha Rose. And when I was dating, people would just take that and think that I was talking about my relationship. And it would frustrate me because I'm like, I'm not even talking about me. I'm not talking about me. I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about, I'm just sharing. I'm just trying to pass on a gem, especially if I just had a conversation with a friend. And so Cuffin Season really came about with me trying to find somewhere to put all of that.
Yeah.
And so it's even beyond the apparel. It is really, it's a lifestyle. It's an understanding of yourself and learning.
Yeah. I hear what you're saying, and it's like, it's about broadening the scope of love. In my perspective, I've had to broaden the scope. Like, it's not just about like romance. It's not just about self-love. I've been trying to practice agape love. Have you heard of that term? Agape love. Like, for those who don't know, it's essentially like loving without not wanting anything in return. No matter what somebody does, or like not what somebody does, but like
you love regardless.
Yeah, no matter how the other party may show up, my only export is love. And I'm not all the way there yet, but that is the place that I want to be.
Yeah.
So yeah, for sure. I mean, I feel like I'm always operating in love. And that moves me to my next question I wanted to ask you. I wanted to revisit the love versus trap, lover or trapper.
Yeah.
Because I seen that and I was like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, some days I feel like a trapper.
Absolutely.
Some days I'm feeling like a lover. But what I'm doing in my path in life is trying to marry the two. My trap is out of love. You know what I'm saying? The business that I operate, it's a labor of love. It's not really, the money's okay, it's a tool.
Yeah.
But it's about affecting lives. So yeah, how do I merge lover and trapper? I'll let you speak on that for yourself.
Ooh, merging lover and trapper. Because you know what? I really look at that the same way that people look at balance. I don't believe balance is a thing. Like when people chase like, oh, I just gotta find balance. It's really not a balance, it's a harmony. Okay. And so exactly what you just defined, like some days I may be more on the lover side. That doesn't mean my trapper isn't there. And some days I'm more of a trapper. That doesn't mean the lover isn't there. That is the blend. Yeah. It's finding a harmony between those two. And some days knowing that one is in the driver's seat more than the other.
Yes. Like it's never going to be 50-50.
Absolutely.
As long as you understand that it's ebbs and flows to it. Some days it's 60% lover. Sometimes I only got 30% lover. So yeah.
And being okay with that.
Being okay with it.
Yeah. And helping other people around you understand and be okay with that. Yeah. Like you said, and not just about romance, even friends. There's content I posted around just friendships and maintaining friendships or understanding friendship seasons and things. Yeah. There are times where I'm really locked in and I may not be showing up in that space. That doesn't mean the love isn't there. Right. But I'm just really locked in right now and I'm gonna be back.
Yeah, right. So let me ask you, well, how do you communicate that to said friend?
It depends on the friend. But I send, everybody know I'm really big into voice memos right now. I'll send you a quick voice note. I sent you one today. Like if I'm moving too fast, like, and it's gonna take too much time for me to type out, I'll send you a quick voice note like, hey, good morning. I was thinking about you. I didn't want the day to go by. I know I've been really busy, but just wanted to say, hey, and that you were on my mind.
Yeah.
So just doing those check-ins when I can.
Yeah.
So that they don't feel like they're forgotten. And sometimes I'll just send a note like, hey, I got this and this going on. How you doing?
Yeah.
You good? Okay. I'll resurface soon. You know,
Right,
and
right,
I let them know like, hey, I'm into something, and it's not that you aren't important. I just have to tend to this right now.
Yeah.
And the people that love me will understand that.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And sometimes a voice note is good too because one, they can hear the tone of your voice, and the context isn't lost. Sometimes
Yes.
context is lost
Absolutely
when
in
we
the
texting
text.
back and forth. So yeah, absolutely. So okay, the products on the CUFFINSZN.com website. CUFFINSZN.com,
Yes.
SZN.com.
Yes.
Spend a night bag. We got sets.
Yes.
We have tees.
We got the on the way bag.
On the way bag.
That's the duffel bag.
Now, what's the difference between that and the spend a night bag?
So, you know, I was really conflicted because I'm like, do men call their bags spend the night bags?
I call mine that.
Do you? I really wasn't sure. And so when I put that out, I was like, okay, I'll make the tote bag more of a spend the night bag.
Okay.
And I love that tote because the times where I've had to pack a quick one,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Is there a
stuff
slot for
falling
your
out.
laptop?
It's not a slot, but there's a zipper. And girls know, like, a lot of those totes like that, they don't come with zippers. I'm like, can you close my stuff in?
Yeah,
I don't want stuff
yeah.
falling in the back seat or leaving something.
Yeah.
And then there's a duffel bag, and there are slots in that. And that says on the way bag. So it's like when you on the way, that's the bag. You pick it
Okay.
up.
So out of the two, which one's bigger? Which one holds more?
Duffel's bigger.
The duffel's bigger.
Yeah.
So the duffel's for the weekend.
Yeah.
And the spend a night.
Spend a
is for
nice,
that one
quick
night.
little night.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. Okay, so let's. I just thought about this. What items go in the spend a night bag? And they got to be yours. Just general
Just in
items.
general. I mean,
I'll go
gotta have a
first.
charger.
Gotta have a charger.
Gotta have a charger. Gotta have a change of clothes.
Yes.
Yes. Shoes.
Extra pair of shoes?
Sometimes. It depends on the shoes I'm leaving with.
Okay. Yeah, maybe some sandals or something like that. Okay, toothbrush.
Toothbrush. Unless there's one there for you already.
I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that.
Unless, you know, you got to designate it there. But toothbrush, your skincare stuff.
Skincare. What else? What else?
I put water in my bag. I put snacks in my bag sometimes.
And then if you like me and you're blind, you gotta have your contact solution.
Absolutely.
Ain't nothing worse than trying to spend a night and you ain't take out your contacts.
Can't take out your contacts. You like, now I gotta stop at the store. Oh, I had to do that way too many times. Stop at the store.
And contact solution is expensive.
It is. It's like $10, $15.
Yeah, it's like $10 for a bottle. So yeah, you got to have that.
Got to have it.
I tell people too, like taking out your contacts at the end of the day, for me, it has to be the equivalent of a woman taking off her bra at the end of the day.
It probably, yeah.
Because I'm feeling so relieved, and I know, I'm like, once I take these contacts out, I ain't leaving back out.
It's over. Absolutely. Putting my binoculars on. I'm set. Hair going up. Oh, you gotta have some for my hair.
And I feel all the oxygen,
coming
to my eyes. Like you need it. You need it for sure. So okay, so yeah, let's get into some music talk. I want to go back though. Like you say, I mean, of course we from the same hometown. So you GCI or you Power 92?
GCI.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mike Love and the Diz.
Period.
Who that on the birthday line?
Period. I seen that. I called friends, seen that. Their birthdays. Yes.
I'm definitely a GCI. I can remember not exactly, but like around 2000 when Power 92 came out though. And who was that? Roxy was on there.
Yes, Roxy.
Roxy, the Midday Mommy.
Yes.
I was working at KFC on Grant Street, and for some reason they made me a cook. I was in the back cooking, so we had the radio, and I would listen to Roxy the Midday Mommy, whoever else was at nighttime and stuff. So, okay, so You're a teenager going up. You went to Emerson?
Yeah.
Emerson. So
Look, how you remember that? How you know that?
I do my
Let me
research.
find out.
Shout out to my cousin that went to Emerson too, Isaiah Browder.
Mm,
He's the music
love
producer of my
Isaiah.
family, and he
Oh,
will be on the show here soon. But that's a performing arts high school for those who don't know.
yes.
So, did you do any performing at Emerson? Were you in the
Yeah, I was
band?
in theater.
You're in. Okay. What was that like?
I love theater. I mean, I really had to decide on that of what I wanted to do. My dad he'll call me today and say, you need to still go audition for something. Like, because I've been working since I was 14. So it's been a lot of,
So you got acting experience.
yeah,
Then.
I was a paid actress. I was in an ensemble.
What?
Yeah.
So you used to do those plays at Westside and all that?
No, I didn't. I did plays.
Like The
I did
Passion
some
and all
plays
that?
in Miller
Okay.
and some in Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah, the Gary Artworks. If
Okay.
people remember Gary Artworks, but they had an ensemble, and I was the only non-adult. So that was cool.
Okay, so give me some of your earliest music memories. It could have been before Emerson. Like,
Yeah.
when did you really get hit with that bug? Like, man, I love this.
I love music. I mean, I've loved music probably since seeing Michael Jackson for the first time on TV. Yeah. I don't know if it was Thriller per se,
Okay.
but just remember looking at him like I can see myself sitting on the floor just in front of the TV like, he is so cool. What you mean he from here? What are you talking about?
Right.
And just falling in love with that and the storytelling of it. Especially back then with videos. Like
Yes.
it was such an art when it came to music and telling a story and visually showing the story. And that's what I was like, oh, yeah. Like it could take you to any moment and you could just feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike videos definitely felt like movies. And like when I was a kid, Mike was like a superhero.
Yeah.
He was more before I even knew he did music, I thought he was just like a superhero or something like
Like he moonwalks.
Yeah, he
He walks
flies
on the
like
moon, he glides.
Right. So I'm thinking about that. So first album you ever bought with your own money, you had to do your chores, you had to scrape up your money. Can you remember it?
See, I remember. No, but
Okay.
I do remember College Dropout.
Okay, that's 04, February 04.
So I was 13.
You was 13?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I was a freshman in high school. Quick story about College Dropout. I talk about College Dropout so much.
Do you?
Well, I got clips out there talking about when I first heard Through the Wire, but Through the Wire came out way before the album dropped. But I was going to school in Houston, Texas
Okay.
at the time, and I was living with my dad, and I was a new student. I was from Indiana. I didn't have a lot of friends and stuff, so my mom had came down to visit Houston for a short stint, and then she bought me College Dropout
Yeah.
while she was down there, and that was just really special to me because I wanted it. I wanted that album really bad, and I didn't want the Bird version. I wanted that real thing.
Real thing.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, my first album I ever bought with my own money was an edited version of Puff Daddy and the Family, No Way Out. And my auntie, I have an aunt and that would give me a few dollars when I clean up and stuff.
Yeah.
And, took me to Walmart. You know, Walmart only had the edited versions of albums.
That's crazy. See, I went to the music store. I gotta have the explicit on the front.
Yeah,
I just
I had no
turned the boombox down in my room.
right. So I got that, and then I used to walk to the Village and go to Mic Check
Yes.
and buy albums for $18, $20, overpaying. I went to Mic Check to get to get an autograph from Young Jeezy when he came to the Village.
Yes.
When TM 101 came out. And I'm thinking I could just go. I had like a little iron-on shirt with the album cover on. I'm thinking I'm gonna get an autograph. I go in there, they like, hey, you gotta buy the album if you want an autograph.
Oh man.
So I ended up paying like $20 for the album. I did get it signed too. I don't have it down here. I don't even know where it's at now, unfortunately. But yeah, those are some of my earliest like purchasing memories. So for you, like, what was that artist though for you? That was like, was it like Bow Wow?
I was about to say, I remember I was literally, as you were
I didn't
saying all
want
of
to
that, I was
assume,
like
but
going through, no, I definitely had Bow Wow's first album, had Chris Brown, had that one.
we're gonna get to that.
Definitely B2K.
B2K.
Oh, I was a B2K girl. Like, I remember J Boog came to River Oaks.
Just J Boog?
Just J Boog. So this was kind of during the breakup. And I think that they had just told that they were going to break up. And I was like, I was so hurt because I hadn't been able to go to a concert.
Oh, you didn't go to none Scream tours?
No. So I'm like, man, that's crazy. But I was like, man, I can still get up here, get my album signed. I'm just going to open the, that's when they had the inserts. Go to J Boog's poster, sign this.
Yeah.
I was so starstruck. I had the little windy camera.
Oh, you had the little disposable.
The little Kodak joint. And I was just back there. And I remember him looking up at me like, who is that? Keep flashing in my face. Yeah. It was me. Sick. It was me. But Stick, I don't even know where that is either. But like those are like or Missy Elliott. What
Miss
album?
E So Addictive?
Yeah, which one was
BB 911?
No. Work it. Let me work it.
Was that Miss E? Is that the one that got Takeaway on it?
Yes.
Takeaway was on Miss E.
Okay.
Or was it Cookbook? One of the two.
I think it was Miss E.
It was probably Miss E.
Yeah, I think so.
Get Your Freak On
yes,
and all that.
Yeah. Like I remember that one.
It's like 01.
Yep. Oh, then that was definitely it. And Justin, when he had his first
Justified.
job.
People we don't talk. I get it. Like we give Justin a hard time, but
I don't know why we give Justin a hard time.
We don't talk about it. That Justified album is like flawless to me.
It's flawless. It's so good.
I used to. Damn, I'll be giving personal stories on here, man. That's still on my brain. I was in the 8th grade when that album came out, and there was this girl that like, she ain't. Like she went to the 8th grade dance with me. I went to Pierce Middle School in Maryville, and she went to the 8th grade dance with me. But like after the dance, she was like kicking it with somebody else. I thought like, well, since we went to the dance,
we gonna kick it too.
I thought we was moving.
Yeah.
I thought I was entering cuffing season. See, that's the thing about cuffing season. Sometimes you get cut.
Sometimes you get cut, but but also the other part of the intentionality is also loving responsibly. And so you got to be responsible. She should have told you you was on the roster. You wasn't.
Right. She didn't have the language for that.
She didn't have the language.
She was 13.
She didn't know you. She didn't know how to say you was on the list.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, I say that to say I used to listen to that still on my brain. I think just when I was listening to R&B when I was a teenager and stuff, and like even today, like when I listen to certain R&B, sometimes I'm thinking about a specific person, but sometimes I'm thinking about an imaginary girl. And I ain't never shared this before, but like sometimes I'm thinking about somebody who may or may not